And tonight, of course, is one of the spookiest nights of the year, Halloween. And while it's a spooky night for kids, it can also be a spooky night on the roads as well. Joining us now to talk more about what people can do to drive safely is Grand Rapids Police Department Sergeant Dan Adams. Sergeant Adams, thank you so much for joining us this morning to talk about safety on Halloween, such an important topic. So what do people need to know?
Well, good morning and happy Halloween.
Yes, you too.
It's really important for everybody, both the kids and the parents, to make sure they kind of plan ahead, but really the drivers. Remember that your number one priority is to pay attention to the driving, not eating, not texting, not doing anything else in the car. Remember, you're surrounded by a big piece of equipment that can cause a lot of injuries, so take that extra second to pay attention. There's going to be a lot of kids darting in and out of streets trying to get that good candy tonight.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of costumes tend to be, darker colors, and obviously so much running around and people just being excited, so it can be dangerous. How's the weekend gone so far? Do you guys have any reports of how it's been?
No problem so far. I think the community is really looking forward to tonight. We definitely are. If you see our personnel out and about, you're trick-or-treating, don't hesitate to flag the officer down. Our officers will be carrying candy and available to answer questions and to, maybe point you into the direction of some of those full-size candy bars and tell you where the good hot spots are. So we're definitely out and about and happy to help.
That's awesome. What are some things that trick-or-treaters can do to make sure that they're seen?
Well, like you said, a lot of the costumes, people like to make them dark and scary, and of course that's great, but get a little creative. Try to put some lighter colors on there, maybe even some reflective tape, or those chemical lights that you just break and they work temporarily. Work it into the costume, but find a way to make your costume stand out so that drivers and even other bicyclists, even other people can see it from a distance off.
Yeah, great tips for sure. And obviously so many parties going on for Halloween. What are tips for those that are attending these parties and maybe have had a drink and shouldn't be driving? What are some tips so that they can get home safely?
These days there's no excuse for drunk driving with Uber and Lyft and all the different options. If you had one, don't take the chance. Leave your car, call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a friend, do what you need to do. Drunk driving, unfortunately, is still an issue across the country. And with all the different options available these days, there's really no reason for it. So don't put others at risk.
All right. We are hoping for a safe Halloween for all those ghosts and goblins out there. Sergeant Adams, thank you so much. We're hoping for tricks and treats and a safe Halloween.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us.